Welcome back to Underrated Movies. I'm your guy, I'm your man, Mr. Alton Henry. Today I'm gonna talk to you of another underrated gem, which I believe is actually generating a cult following since its release back in 2019. Um, that is Alita, Battle Angel, starring Rosa Salazar, Christoph Waltz, Mashallah Ali, and Jennifer Connelly. About set in the future, about a scientist stumbles upon a fighting robot and rebuilds her to learn, well, things about life. But when she learns more about their world and see a lot of poverty and then people being taken advantage of by the government, she takes it upon herself to fight against the evildoers and the people that are after her in the process, while she's also trying to figure out who she is. And this is based off the Japanese anime Battle Alita back in '92, I believe, when it came out. It's an OVA. And it's one of those OVAs to where it's a one off, but it's like they could have continued it to conclude the story. It starts and then it ends thinking they're going to continue, but they don't. And I hate when they do that in OVAs, anime OVAs, where they continue something or if they start something, but they don't finish it. But anyway, when the trailer first premiered, I was a little bit put off by the use, by the look of the character and the idea of basically the look of the character, using motion capture to make the person look human. But I saw the film. I don't know, something about Robert Rodriguez tackling the anime adaptation just, I took it. I took the risk on it. And Jason Cameron also produced this. And it's a project they've actually been trying to get off the ground for years. And boy, I do not regret it. I'm actually disappointed in the box office results of the film. And it's actually heartwarming to know that this film is being discussed by other content creators and other cinema goers who've really liked this film and are giving it another chance and are asking people to go check this out because I heard it's gained a cult following since then. And there's actually a surprise cameo towards the end. For those who don't know, if you're a fan of actors, you'll know who it is. But what I was really taken aback about this film was how emotionally um, heartwarming the film was um, with the character. You can actually feel the character's intentions and her emotions played wonderfully by Rosa Salazar, which I believe I haven't seen all of her work, but to me this is her standout performance, and she's amazing in this film. Every moment that you see her on screen, you get this like sense of innocence of a pretty much a child wanting to explore everything in the world, but when she starts to notice the evil corruption that she sees in this world. She starts to become somewhat of a heroic figure, vigilante. I won't say vigilante, but someone who's willing to stand up for the good. And the action scenes in this, my God, man, for a CGI action film, it's one of the rare occasions where you can actually see every detail of the action. Every detail of the action, I swear to God, man, everything about this film was great. The visual effects, um, the direction, and there were some pretty good, interesting twists that came about watching this movie. Um, and really, and I actually like some of the racing sequences. I actually like some of the flashbacks that she has where the movie is supposed to be an intended trilogy, where more is supposed to come, where you're getting little details about her um, history, that she was involved in some sort of war. You don't know, but I think in the trailer, I think in the, I don't know in the credits that Michelle Rodriguez, Fast and Furious, she's also in this. She's in those flashbacks, and the movie doesn't tell you much. And I haven't read the manga, so I don't know. And I've seen the OVA years ago, but everything about this film, with the action, you'll be able to see clearly character development. You're rooting for this character. Um, Cinematography, music, everything about this film was taken with good care and love for this property. Um, there are a few little awkward sequences there here and there about a robot and a boy trying to, you know, having a connection. But I like the world building that this film does, where it explains the poverty of what people have to do in order to make their way to live, I guess, in higher class society, which is somewhat true in a way to real life, where they have to earn a certain amount of money or robotic parts or something and sell them off to, I forgot what the city's called, but to basically live a better life. And you see some of these characters, you see the struggle that they try to do, some of the betrayal, some of the, you know, the survival. You see these survival people are willing to put in to live a better life. I mean, they'll have to do some dark things in order to do it. And I actually like that Robert Rodriguez brought that to the story of the movie. That I thought it felt very real world, of a real world concern in a movie, especially for a film like this, epic extravaganza. I just wish this film got more recognition, and hopefully it is getting more. Hopefully, years to come, well, not too many, that a sequel can be made out of this, because this movie feels unfinished. It feels like in the film, the way the movie ends, it ends to where a sequel needs to be made. But because if it ends in a way where it fulfills a character arc, not necessarily a story, but a character arc of Alita. Hashtag bring back Alita Battle Angel. This was one of the best movies I've seen of 2019 when it came out. I can't believe I can't believe it. I can't believe we've let this movie slip under the radar. And I do hope this was like 20th Century Fox, so Disney does own this. I do hope that Robert Rodriguez, James Cameron, and maybe even certain parties at Disney would go back to try to bring this back out and have a sequel to it, because my goodness, this is an amazing underrated gem. Battle Angel Alita, have you seen it? Comment below, let me know if you have, and let me know what is your favorite underrated movie.